Okay, folks, I decided to get on here and kind of voice my opinion on this coronavirus food assistance program. So, everybody's clamoring to get some money. And there's no doubt we can use the money. Every one of us, really. But the thing I can't stress enough is be careful what you're signing. So if you've never taken payments from the federal government or from the FSA office, you're going to be required to sign up your land. So it's going to be about 30 pages worth of paperwork for you to do that. And part of that is an FSA Form AD 1026. If you've never looked at this is dealing with wetlands and highly erodible land. Take a look at that document. I'll post a link in the comments on this, but take a look at that. I heard it explained today, and basically that form is you giving permission to the NRCS to enter your property at any point in time and see if you violated the wetlands or highly erodible land program that they have. And if you have, then, or if you failed to mention that you changed your farming practices, whether that be tilling up the land, asking permission to till up the land, asking permission to tear out trees, or if you go in and do a subsoil tillage or ripping of a wetland, then you have to pay back every government payment you've ever received. So that's required in order to get government assistance, and that does not matter whether you are getting crop insurance or so crop insurance. Not everybody's familiar with it, but crop insurance is 50% subsidized by the federal government, and so if you're in the PRF program for pasture and forage rainfall index insurance, and you go in and take care of a beaver dam on your property, if that's considered a highly erodible or a wetland by the NRCS, and they come in and go, oh, he blew out that beaver dam, well, guess what? You are no longer in compliance if they determine so, and you have to pay back that subsidy. So you guys need to be kind of careful what you're signing and take a look at everything. My recommendation is, honestly, take it to a lawyer before you sign up. But what they're doing really is they've had their thumb on the row crop farmers and the wheat farmers for years now, and telling them what to grow and when to grow it and where they can grow it. And they've been doing this because, well, man, them guys have become pretty dependent upon those government subsidies and pretty dependent upon really what truly is welfare. And some of them can't afford to lose it. So they have control over that now, and they've gained control over it. And guys just go in and they sign without reading and without understanding, because quite frankly, the program technician who's helping them sign up probably doesn't know exactly everything that's in that document that they are signing. But they're trying to get control of the beef producer. They're trying to get control of the independent beef producers. Never been into the FSA office a day in their life. Never had a need to be in there. Well, now we have a coronavirus assistance program that's giving us some money, some help that probably most of us need. And but the problem is there's strings attached. We don't need to end up being in a welfare line outside the FSA office, guys. But the other thing is we also don't need them coming on our property whenever they so choose and inspecting our land to see if we are in compliance. And if we're not determined to be in compliance with what they want, then guess what, folks? We're going to have to pay it back every cent that's coming in this coronavirus food assistance program. we're going to have to pay every cent back if we're found to not be in compliance. So read what you're signing before you sign it. Understand what you're signing. Have them tell you what you're signing. And then don't trust them 100%. Read it for yourself. Do your own homework before you sign this stuff. But I know everybody needs some money. I know a lot of us are getting close to broke. A lot of us are in the hole. I talked to a buddy of mine that's he needed it, and he got it the other day. And the guys that are in the stalkers, man, they're hurting bad, and I understand that. But definitely take a look. What rights are you willing to give up for some help right now? What property rights are you willing to give up in the long run? But something to think about on a Thursday night. You guys have a good evening.